I'm sorry to have to be a buzzkill today, but today I'm gonna have to be super serious. So please take this seriously because it means like a lot to me, and that's why I decided to make a video about this, where I was just talking about like how I feel about this. So as you know, we like to keep our finger on the pulse of like social media. Like we're always on Twitter, we're always on Facebook, Instagram, you know, those kinds of websites. Miranda and I, we like to be aware of what's going on. So we read the news like about us, like we look on Wikipedia news, the little scroll thingy. I don't really know what it's called. But you know, like the little scroll thingy when you're watching like CNN or whatever with your mom. So I call that a scrolly. So I like to see what it says about there, because sometimes it just says something about me. I like BuzzFeed art, BuzzFeed quiz sections. I think there's a lot of really good news there. So, well, that's just me. I like to keep myself in a depth of a breadth of a lot of news sources. So anyway, so I was reading the news because I like to stay updated, and I was reading the New York Times, criticizing. So they were talking about our channel, they were talking about a video that we did, and they called Miranda oh my god, I don't even know how this is pronounced. I'm trying to read it now. It's Philip Mignon? I don't know, I don't really speak Spanish. If there's any Spanish speakers, anyone who speaks Spanish, or like, I don't know, like Argentinian or anything like that, can you just like let me know how to pronounce, like, I don't know, like Fileti Mignone, something like that. But they call Miranda that. They call her Filet Mignone or whatever. And I was like, I thought that was so weird. Like, I didn't show her because like I didn't want to hurt her feelings. I didn't want to ruin her Saturday, because when she was little, her dad would give her a Kit Kat too. Her and her sister and her dog. And oh my god, wait. I'm sorry. She didn't give her dog one. That was just, sometimes I just get carried away when I'm talking about Kit Kat bars, because they remind me of when I was little. More innocent, pure time. I didn't have to deal with YouTube comments like this, like calling my best friend, and she is my best friend. I've known Miranda since I was like 8. Okay, that's really far back. Like, she's been there for me. She was there before puberty. Oh my god. And she knew me before puberty and is still friends with me. Oh my god, guys. Let me tell you, I was hideous. Like, I know you might think that the shell I currently inhabit, it's a little like dingy and lowly, but Miranda knew me back when I was like in like essentially a Coke bottle of a shell, okay? So anyway, so they called her that, and I was like, and that's what I want to focus on my video here, is that we need to leave Miranda alone. Like, it's not fair that I get raving reviews in the press. Like, someone called me built like a rack of ribs. I think that was on Wikipedia News. Someone said I was built like a rack of ribs with like extra sauce. And you know, that's really nice. Like, I'm really glad that we get like positive criticism, like good things said about us also in the tabloid. But I just would really appreciate it if we could like stick to the positive, or like be more constructive in our feedback of our channel. Like, it doesn't help us any to know that Miranda's built whatever that word is. Like, I just don't think it's very helpful. So like, I want to tell you a story. So one time, my church was having a bake sale, and I was making my granddad's famous chili recipe. And so I had like my bucket of chili, and I was bringing the bucket to the bake sale to sell. We were gonna raise money for a homeless shelter, but I'm sorry, I'm getting carried away. So anyway, I saw Miranda. She was like walking along, and you know, she walks kind of funny, because she has an extra leg. You just don't see it because it's behind the other two legs. And like, I see her bend over, and I'm like, what is she looking at? Like, there was nothing on the ground, I don't think. And I see it. She picks up a piece of gum, and she starts chewing it right off the sidewalk. It was like a hot summer day, and it was like a dried up piece of gum, and she just put it in her mouth and she started chewing it. And I just, honestly, I just couldn't deal with that. So I barfed a little bit in my mouth. And then I saw her like take it out of her mouth and like put it behind her ear, save for later. And I was like, I just can't do this. And I threw up right in the chili. I was like, what do I do now? And then the father of Flanagan just took the chili, and then he like started serving it out at the bake sale. And I was like, oh my god, Miranda. And so like, that's the story here. Like, Miranda might be gross, but like, I was gross too without even realizing it. And so like, you know, like, we're all kind of perfect in like our own little way. Like, Miranda's still a good friend, and she's still a really good dancer. And it's just not fair that I get such nice things said about me and she doesn't. Like, she gets compared to Gumby. Like, you know, like the little green guy? unfavorably too. She makes him look good, and I think I'm like literally, just like be nice to Miranda, you know? Like, stop going online. Stop going on like your chat forums and your instant messaging and calling her a fugly, disgusting, expired tub of yogurt. Because we see those comments. Miranda sees those comments, and she cries a lot. She cries like 10 minutes a day, like every time she gets like a comment like that, or if she like thinks about it, like if someone mentions yogurt, or like me throwing up in a tub of yogurt or anything like that, like it makes her really upset. And furthermore, do not call her a greenish undertone with witch subtleties, because like we see that, and it's not very nice. Like Miranda puts a lot of foundation on every day. Her foundation budget is extraordinary, and she spends a lot of time trying to look good for you guys. Yeah, sure, she was born on a Monday and she hates baked ziti, but like, you know, we all hate something weird. Like, for example, I don't really like sushi that much, but you don't see that trying to stop me. You don't see people like criticizing me. I just think this double standard that exists between me and Miranda is just not fair. She may not be perfect, but everyone is perfect in their own way. For example, I think it's really cute how she always shoots milk when she laughs, even if she's not drinking anything, or even if she's drinking water. I don't know what makes it white. Like, I don't know what's going on in her nose, but I just think it's really funny. Like, you know, you can always count on, like, making Miranda laugh to, like, lighten your day, like, make that joke even funnier. Another positive of Miranda, she can eat a lot of Taco Bamba in one sitting. For those of you who don't know, who aren't from, like, the metropolitan Springfield area, Taco Bamba is, like, this really great, Mexican restaurant. They serve they serve it there, and Miranda can eat so much of it. They gave her an award for how much tacos she ate, actually, because they went out of business after she went to their all-you-can-eat buffet night. She had like 10 tacos. Like, it was incredible. Like, no one ever talks about her extreme eating abilities. They only ever talk about how she looks like a troll doll with pubic hair on her head, and I just think it's not cute. Like, honestly, making fun of Miranda is not cute, so stop it, okay? So, like, I hope I don't ever have to make this video again. I just think it's so, like, unfair that Miranda has to deal with this kind of criticism day in and day out and day in and day out. Like, it's really affecting her sleep schedule because of all the crying. It's, like, getting in her sleeping patterns. So I just really wish you guys could, like, you know, lay off of her. For those of you who are, like, fervent subscribers who like support Horses 940 and everything we do, thank you so much. We love you. For those of you who are just watching us to like find things to nitpick about Miranda, like, just stop it, okay? Like, just get out of here. Like, we don't, you know? Okay, so with that said, I feel like a lot more, I just feel more content. I'm glad we were able to have this talk. I'm glad that we're honest with you guys, that we're able to I'm glad that we're able to like respect each other like that, okay? So that's all I have to say for now. We have a few more videos coming out, so like stay subscribed unless I've scared you off with my diatribe against being mean to us. So yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later. Leave a comment, subscribe, you know, maybe leave a compliment for Amanda if what I've said has touched you today. Okay, I'm signing off now. Okay, love.
Respect